Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Goes for a shot! Always going over the top. Pablo Torre. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Muvumbo. And he's being shifted off it. Pablo Torre. That's going wide left. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Alexander-Arnold sends it crossfield. Vinicius Junior. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
On neither side.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Pablo Torre. Muvumbo. Now it's Morishi. Valverde gets a foot in here. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's gone back to the keeper. Quarter of an hour played. Throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tony Lato. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now that's well seen too. Madrid are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, he's taken it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tries to pass it through. The ball goes, it's rising! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Camavinga. It's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And we have liftoff! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Morishi, played out to the left flank. Oh, that's well done, really robust. So no flag here. Somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent... Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Mallorca restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
A decent chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Ronaldo plays it short. Shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Madrid really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Omar Mascarell. Pablo Torre. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Luvumbo. And that brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Madrid clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Played into the box, and that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get it through? Ronaldo has the space to scheme. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in!
Well, I'd love to know, Peter, what kind of chin-up the players got in order for that to happen so soon. Whatever was said by the boss, who's looking absolutely pumped on that sideline, really has given all of those players a renewed sense of purpose.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread to the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found a way through. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. That's good defending, very good defending. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, that is one way to stop him. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Engages and forces him off the ball. Good ball, good take. Spread out to the left. And he's straight offside.
Mallorca really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That has been slung wide. No, that's been intercepted. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Bellingham! Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pablo Torre. Costa. Shot could be on. Real chance! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Goal.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Quite a game, this. All square again.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat.
He's shooting! Well, now, and it's come back out to him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just about up to 75 minutes. That's a nicely shaped ball. Thinks about the shot, and the shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 13.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision.
Impressive jump! Harmlessly behind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that,
El
Peter.
dorsal 6. El dorsal 2.
Omar Mascarell. Cristiano Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar goes short. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Madrid really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Costa. Great ball, and he's in here. He's cut it out.
Madrid have certainly approached the game in the right way and relentlessly pursuing their equaliser. They've come close on several occasions now.
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. We thought they were done, but never say never. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Cristiano Ronaldo did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's been slipped through. Joseph, he's big chance! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Mallorca look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Ups for safety. Costa shifted it to the flank. That's it, the referee says enough. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing out. Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Things already rolling. He's in a great position here. Shot could be on. Javi Guerra was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Camavinga. Madrid, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Camavinga. And it's Bellingham. Nicely spread. And he can thump it away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And ball's gone astray. Valencia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Chris. Shapes to shoot! It's in! The first significant strike. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Ugaturo. Lopez. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Madrid currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's had a crack. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rodrigo. And here's Bellingham. And he was quick to react. Javi Guerra. Ronaldo is onto it. He's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rioja. And it's Javi Guerra. Distributed tidily. Fran Garcia. Madrid looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Oh, given away, and he's got the big winner! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts. There's the shot! Against the crossbar. Bellingham. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodriguez. Diego Lopez. And it's Pepelu. Tarega. Now Pepelu.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Lopez. Looking for the run. Jesus Vasquez. He has found the way through. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so we're off again. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Duro. Javi Guerra. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Well, that has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rioja. And it's Pepelu. Rodriguez. Tries to play it through. Rodrigo gets into a good position. Pass somewhat off target.
Madrid clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Good ball, good take. Bellingham. Tarega spots it and intercepts. Rodriguez. Looking for a runner. He's found space here. Tarega. Now it's Guerra. Goes for a shot! He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Fran Garcia. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Duro. Now it's Lopez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodrigo. Bellingham. And Alexander-Arnold. And this is... Tries a shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Duro. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. And here's Rodrigo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the finish! No, just not quite. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's going wide left. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rodrigo going like a man possessed at the moment.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? He's through here, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Rodrigo. And this is Ronaldo. Sadiq. Rodriguez. Oh, he's onto this. Sadiq receives, takes a shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Madrid are down to 10 men. Madrid have reached the now or never stage. Pepelu. Played out to the left flank. Nicely weighted ball. Sadiq. That has been slung wide. The final seconds now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Threads one in. He came in hard, very hard. And that's that.